In this video, I'm going to show you how to configure Power over Ethernet on a Cisco device. So the purpose of Power over Ethernet is to power endpoints such as IP phones and wireless access points. So the advantage, of course, is you're not using any power source over the standard electrical grid by not having to plug something into another power plug. Instead, what happens is the switch interfaces provide inline power to the devices. This is available on most Cisco switches. The endpoint devices such as IP phones or wireless access points, they support a specific PoE class. And that can be class 3, class 4, class 5. These classes rated for specific wattage. Class 5 would be 40 watts, for example. It's based on what the device requires for power. There's also surveillance cameras that are used a lot with PoE. The other thing to note about PoE is that CDP or LLDP will actually do the power negotiation between the switch and the endpoint device. So when an IP phone starts up, for example, the default PoE setting is to provide maximum power to the device. Then what will happen is CD messages will be sent between the switch and the phone, and the power could be reduced based on the power requirements of the device. And that is based on CDP doing power detection from the switch. So what I've got here is a layer 2 topology. I've got host 1 connected to an IP phone and host 2 connected to an IP phone. What I'm going to do is configure a data VLAN and also a voice VLAN. So it'll be a voice VLAN configuration. And I'll configure all 24 ports of the switch for that data voice VLAN configuration and enable PoE. So we'll go to switch 1, CLI. We're going to use the interface range command. So it'll be interface range FA0 1 through 24. These are going to be access port, switch port mode access. And I'll go up arrow, and I'll do switch port access VLAN 9. That'll be the data VLAN for the desktops. And the voice VLAN will be 10. So switch port voice VLAN 10. And to enable power over Ethernet, it's power inline auto. So that's done. So I'll copy this to the startup config. Now I want to verify the lab. So the command is show power inline. So I've got a listing of all 24 switch ports here. At the top here, so the maximum available power is 370 watts. That's for all switch ports combined. I've already assigned 20 watts, so there's 350 watts remaining. So you see here on FA01 and FA02, the admin means it's configured for auto, and operational means it's on, so it's active. And the power watts, there's 10 watts to each. And the device is a 7960 IP phone. It's a class 3 device. And the maximum available is 15.4 watts. So that's pretty straightforward. And I'll just do a show VLAN brief. Here the VLAN 9 is data, it's active, and ports 01 through 024. Same for the voice VLAN 10. That's active as well on FA01 through FA024. That verifies the power over Ethernet is configured and operational. And that concludes the video.